It's Friday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Tokpe Mark Odige, and with me as usual are my co-host, the beautiful ladies of Your View. How are you doing, Mariam?
I'm fine, and I'm just excited. It's the weekend. I have been waiting for this weekend since Monday.
Yes. How can you be waiting for weekend since Monday?
I am so excited that it's the weekend. I need this weekend to just decompress. That's all. That's all. I'm happy that it's Friday.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. We shall rest, hopefully. Yeah. Ramatu, how are you doing?
Juma Mubarak, and definitely also it's a Netflix and chill weekend
with the kids.
Yes, the kids are coming back today, so it's just going to be my usual Indian movies and some of the Hausa movies that I missed while I traveled. And then I'll just be watching and be waiting for your orders as they drop for granola, kulikuli oil, fonio, acha, and my spices. So
that's how I sent her this one, that I wanted to see her spice. How many cartons? I said, oh, sorry, I am dealing with the manufacturer. So
exactly.
You have still not sent my oil that I asked you for last week.
Orders come now. You don't want to.
Don't mind how
she's not meeting.
Watching Hausa movie,
close to
an
home.
Indian movie. Better
I've been waiting for how long now?
Oh, you have been waiting too. You see. I've been asking people who want free shipping to the UK. We just have a few days before it ends. So if you're looking to purchase any of our products, Hair by BC, Body by BC, House of BC, and you are in the UK and other parts of Europe, send a DM and get your orders. It's ending 27th of July.
Countdown.
After that, we come back to you paying for your shipping fees. So take advantage of the opportunity. And it's Friday. Mame Jiro launches 6 p.m.
Yes, so another edition
Friday,
drops.
another edition, yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm fine. And of course, yes, Younger Lagos have all our new collections now in store and everything. So make sure. I'm telling you, I've stocked everywhere. So please, we have so many Shakara things. Just come in. I'll be there this weekend. Come shop with me and enjoy yourself.
Is this a meet and greet?
Yes.
Are we having food?
Are we having food? When you come there, you now know that you're exactly. This your nails is giving.
It's giving, Abby.
What did you give?
I love it. Yes, it's a metallic shiny. I just want to shine today. From the yellow to the red hair to the nails to the glossy lips. I'm like, today is Shikan conference. I'm moderating a panel. There are going to be thousands of young women. Shikan always gathers like thousands. She can. It's a conference that I will be moderating a panel, and the speakers that I will be getting to interview, I am eager to learn from them. I have my questions. I even told my PA, print the questions out in case my phone does anyhow. I want to, I've thought about it because these are people that they have evidence. They've grown businesses within Nigeria, and I feel it's important to hear such stories so that somebody watching feeling like, I'm not selling this week, I'm not selling last week, I'm not getting. When you hear how other people navigated the challenges, then you will be able to feel more encouraged to face your journey, because we are all on a journey. Then tomorrow is STEM Fest. It's a paid for one, and I paid for my 3 boys, so I'm carrying them to STEM Fest. I don't know what it's going to be about. They said they like technology, they like all those engineering things. I said, okay, I shall pay for you.
And my nephew just won the International STEM Olympiad.
Hey!
He won 2 bronze medals, one for I mentioned one for science and one for coding.
Wow!
Yes, in Spain.
We want our children to be shining bright.
Yes. So please, they should go.
Yes, definitely. We'll take a break now. When we return, we'll go through the front pages of the paper. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. We're starting our front page review today with The Nation, and you can't miss what Odiolowo Ojuwoye Local Council Development Area in Mushin has done as a child born in Mushin. So they're appreciating the local government chairman, that's the LCDA chairman of the Odiolowo Ojuwoye Local Council Development Area is thanking as they are commissioning several projects. They are commissioning the bus, the house, a few things. I'll take that later in the story. Well, and another news, Tinubu leads reign of tribute for Buhari at special FEC session. University of Maiduguri renamed Muhammadu Buhari University. All right, we have other stories in the papers. What story do you have?
Okay, I thought someone had a, because my story is inside.
Yeah. Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, just go. So it's NEL Fund, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, has announced plan to link up beneficiaries of the student loan to job opportunities. They said that they are developing a centralized job portal to give beneficiaries early access to employment opportunities in Nigeria and abroad. But they are not saying that this will guarantee you getting jobs, but it's just in their way of supporting, the students. They say that they are able to support you by paying fees, but they don't want to just stop there. They want to be able to, follow you until you are economically stable enough, to be able to pay back. As you know, when you get the loans, when you've used the loans and you have graduated and you get a job, 10% of whatever you earn goes towards the repayment of the loan. But when you lose your job, the repayment stops automatically and until you get a job. So this is their own way of making sure that they are supporting you through the process. And he also reiterated, as the MD of NEL Fund reiterated, why this initiative was started anyway, that there was just a very high number of Nigerian students dropping out of schools for financial reasons, that some people get all the way to 300 and 400 level and will drop out for financial reasons. And this initiative has helped a lot. But also, NEL Fund has been in the papers or in the news because there's been double charging. So some students could not wait for NEL Fund to pay. And the schools were insisting that their tuition should be paid, so the students went ahead to pay. But NEL Fund now paid after. Some schools have still not refunded the students. So NEL Fund only heard about it because the students started writing petitions and also on social media. And NEL Fund is asking that the schools should please do the right thing. That even if you cannot give it back to the students directly, send it to NEL Fund. NEL Fund will find ways to return it to the students.
And maybe NEL Fund should be issuing a certificate for anyone they've approved, even so that while you're waiting for the money to come to the school will have a certificate knowing that these students have gotten approved by NEL Fund. We're just waiting for the money instead of now the students will not be panicking.
Sure, there's documentation.
Okay, so I have the Defense Headquarters, DHQ, has dismissed the claim by the Turkish ambassador designate to Nigeria, Mehmet Poroy, of the presence of a new terrorist group that migrated from Turkey. The military high command said Nigeria is an independent nation capable of making its own decisions, particularly on security and counterterrorism matters, and not bound by foreign claims. Poroy had, during the Turkey's Democracy and National Unity Day, alleged that a group of terrorists were operating, they are called Fethullah terrorist organizations, that are operating in Nigeria under the guise of healthcare and educational institutions. And then he added that the presence of this would undermine our healthcare system and our educational system. Although responding to this yesterday in Abuja through the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Kangi, he said that anybody can say anything, that everybody has a right to spread or give out any information that they have. But then they're saying that this particular information does not hold water, that there's nothing like this, it's not been verified, it's not true. Yes, so that they should not come and give us extra one that we're already suffering in Nigeria.
Awesome. All right.
Okay, so I have the story of, they said, the president said, "May Gaskia, your duty is done." And he went ahead to say, "Today, we gather under a heavy shadow drawn from the silence that surrounds a departed leader and the immense weight of a life whose absence will be felt for generations." He said, "We meet to honor a man whose presence once commanded this very room, whose voice once summoned the best in us, whose convictions never bowed, even to the strongest winds of public opinion. President Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, former head of state and former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He said, steady in posture and spirit, dignified in bearing.
Wow.
He said, and to those whom he loved most intimately, he was unfailingly tender, loyal, and good. His life was a rebuke to vice and refuge for virtue. The purity of his private character gave radiance to the indiscipline and integrity of his public service. So he said that when his tenure ended, he returned to Dara, not to command from the shadows or to the whole court, but to live as he always had, never seeking to impose his will or content to let others carry the nation forward.
Fantastic. Tributes, more tributes, well deserved. All right, Missy, do you have a story in the nation? Let me take the fact that the Honorable Razak Olushola Jala, who is the executive chairman of the Odiolowo Ojuwoye LCDA, is inaugurating the Bola Ahmed Tinubu Legacy Building, the Jide Sanwo-Olu Football Arena, 6 solar-powered cubicles for charging phones and laptops, etc. within the area, a 9.6-kilometer road, several roads culminating into 9.6 kilometers, donation of 12 vehicles to accredited stakeholders, and the event is taking place today at the LG Secretariat, the Local Government Secretariat, Town Planning Way in Lukweju, Lagos. So if you don't want to be in that space, you should dodge because there might be traffic gathering. Moving on to the Punch, major headline. Shocking surge, electricity subsidy jumps 220% to 2 trillion. I can't believe we still have electricity subsidy.
Yes, we do.
In other news, the picture from the FEC as Tinubu immortalizes Buhari with UNIMED, that's University of Maiduguri, renamed after him, and the FEC was full of glowing tributes. Ramato had taken that story already. Actually, did you take the part that the university was renamed?
I wanted to add it.
We'll get back. We'll get into it. Dangote halts fuel discount scheme amid fraud allegation. Ondo horror. Landlord accomplices nabbed over varsity student murder. Awujale Sto ruling house kicks off selection, insists on tradition. ADC kickstarts 2027 manifesto drive. Nimasa shuts 2 fuel loading terminals over security breach. Federal government by company resume talks on Lagos Airport mega project. We'll take a quick break. When we return, we continue with the papers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Mealtime is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere. So, Bobo.
You a job for this time.
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be what's up, Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make Yanga?
Compound to Wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, you right here.
Nobody better than we, right?
I can always best be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. We're still reviewing the front pages of the paper.
Yeah, I have the major headlines.
Fantastic.
So the federal government electricity tariff subsidy jumped from 610 billion in 2023 to 1.94 trillion in 2024, according to Punch reports. They said this represents a 219.67% increase in yearly subsidy funding, despite the Band A tariff hike of April 2024. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission and analysts observed that the subsidy figures rose following the floating of the Naira by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in June 2024, as well as the removal of the fuel subsidies, which led to a high inflation rate. So according to NEC, the federal government incurred a total electricity tariff subsidy of 1.94 trillion in 2024 to cover the shortfall between the cost-reflective tariffs and the actual tariffs that was approved for customers. So it was reported that the federal government paid only 371.34 million out of the 194 trillion subsidy obligation for 2024,
wow,
which means that it's just about 0.19% settlement that was made. And they said it's important to note that due to the absence of cost-reflective tariff across all DISCO distribution companies in 2024, government incurred the subsidy obligation. So what is happening is, in as much as they want to remove subsidy, many people are still not able to pay the cost-reflective tariff. NEC is still holding them down from actually charging the cost-reflective tariff, and then government steps in to sort of pay the subsidy so that people can have, be able to afford electricity. But that means government is now incurring debt on behalf of Nigerians, and which government is not even able to pay. I know these people have been, the DISCOs have been complaining they don't have good infrastructure, they are not able to do their business properly because of NEC interference. So we don't know how to advise now, because if they say, let's lift our hands and everybody pays cost-reflective tariff, can many Nigerians be able to afford electricity? So it's more like a dilemma.
Okay, so the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency has shut down Shell Plus and TMDK terminals. Both are located at the Ijebu-Egba area of Lagos for violating the International Ship and Port Facility Security Code. According to Thursday's release by the head of public relations at NEMASA, Mr. Sagi Edward, the move was part of the agency's role as a designated authority for implementing the ISPS code in Nigeria. It was said that this had been ongoing. They had given them enough time, to be able to right the wrong. But then if they had waited for 3 months before, after giving them formal warnings, before actually shutting them down. Speaking to on the development, the Director General of NEMASA, Dr. Dayo, had emphasized the agency's commitment to safeguarding Nigeria's maritime domain. He said, in wielding the big stick, we acted only as a last resort. Our primary goal is to enforce safety and security practices across Nigeria ports and jetties, because they were actually in breach of Section 79F of the ISPS Code Implementation Regulations 2014. So, and they gave them enough time and enough for a formal warning to right their wrong, but then
I have a human interest story. So the Ondo Police Command on Thursday said it has arrested 3 persons in connection with the alleged abduction and murder of 2 students of the Adekunle Ajasin University, Akungba Akoko. So these students, Andrel Oka of the Department of History and International Studies and John Abba of the Department of Economics, were declared missing by their colleagues, and their whereabouts were known for 3 weeks.
Wow.
The Commissioner of Police, the Akure Command, said that they have made some arrests, in connection to that. One is the landlord of one of the deceased, and he was arrested for allegedly knowing about the crime. So what they said is that Mr. Emmanuel Peter, who is the older brother of one of the victims, made a report through his lawyers to the police, and immediately police got that. They started investigations, and what they found out was that based on their forensic tracking and investigation, they were able to trace an iPhone 14 Pro Max that belonged to one of the victims to what do you call this place? Ikeja, what is it? Computer Village. Yes, so they were able to trace it to Computer Village, and it was also discovered that the landlord was aware of this. They said that under interrogation, Ojo Michael confessed to participating in the robbery, abduction, and eventual murder of the victims.
Wow.
He further disclosed that the operation was masterminded by Ola Dele Femi, who is the landlord of one of the victims.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Yes, so they've been
so
arrested.
Sad. You are a landlord, it's not enough.
So I have the story of Dangote. They said Dangote hot fuel discounts came amid fraud allegations. They said the Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals has uncovered a fresh racket involving some of its affiliate marketers and strategic partners who have been diverting subsidized refined petroleum products for profit, prompting the suspension of the refinery's discounted fuel supply scheme.
Wow.
Ungani? They said the investigations, they said that the products are meant to ensure affordability and steady supply across retail outlets. And they have been rerouting the loaded trucks to unregistered third-party marketers.
Wow.
That's what they sold at market rates far above the agreed subsidized prices, effectively undermining the core objectives of the scheme and distorting the downstream market.
So now what we should be enjoying, some few people in the agreed have taken it in.
Nigerians will always, some Nigerians will always
Moving on to Daily Sun, major headline, federal government talks tough over Turkey's complaints about Gulen. Then in other stories, we have ex-governor of Kogi, Bello, loses bid for overseas medical trip. Troops nab NURTW members for transporting arms to terrorist IPOB/ESN revenue agents. Then, 3-day Fidal prayer held for Buhari in Daura. And ADC tackles federal government on proposed refinery sale after $18 billion repairs.
Yeah. So I have the defense headquarters. They said that troops of Operation Hardin Kai have apprehended 2 members of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, that's NURTW, for allegedly transporting arms to terrorists. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Marcus Kange, was the one who disclosed this yesterday while providing updates on military operations across the country. And he said the troops arrested the transport union officials at Liabiu local government of Borno State. According to him, they said the troops also arrested 11 terrorist collaborators and rescued 7 kidnapped victims in the northeast. Wow. He said 16 family members of terrorists, including 4 adult females, 12 children, surrendered to troops in Barma local government of Borno on Monday. And according to him, he said preliminary investigations revealed that the group surrendered from Bakura Jega village. 2 members of NURTW were arrested in Liabiu local government while receiving way bill from the truck driver, which corresponded with the intelligence that they had received on the consignment. Said the items included 13 pairs of military uniforms and some high voltage batteries, among others. They also arrested a 65-year-old man, a terrorist logistics supplier at Damasak Motor Park in Yobe on Sunday, and they recovered quantities of arms and ammunition from him. They also retrieved and safely detonated some explosive devices, while the sum of 17,000 naira was also recovered. And he said, this is what they have been doing. They talked about the troops of Udoka that's in the southeast, also apprehended a tax collector for IPOB in Anambra State as well. So the security officials are doing their work. We Nigerians need to be responsible for ourselves too.
All right.
Okay, so I'm really upset about this one. I'm sure every Nigerian has been talking about this. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, has said the federal government cannot sell the country's petroleum refineries without audits after allegedly spending $18 billion on the reputation of the 3 major refineries. This is not fair.
They will audit them all.
ADC, in a statement by its national publicity Secretary Bolaji Abdullahi, demanded a full audit of the refineries, wondering if the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration has been deceiving Nigerians on the state of the refineries, because this had come after some months after they said that the Port Harcourt and Warri refineries they said they've already commenced partial operations.
We have
following alleged $2.8 billion recent expenditure on the refinery. This is not.
They are playing with us.
Let's have conscience. And then now they want to the NNPCL wants to. They don't want to fully privatize it. That's
not
right.
We don't mind it being sold, but we just want
to know where the money enters.
Yes, and so they are calling for full audits of technical audit or every type of audit on this matter. We are here, financial audits. We are here. I'm an angry Nigerian.
Yes, we are calling for the audits.
I'm an oil and gas lawyer, so I know this thing. So please, where did that money go to?
We have to call for audits. We can take our front page review for today. We have Vanguard. The only story we haven't taken in Vanguard is the Interpol probing importation of 3.3 billion Naira damaged solar panel. Whether it was imported into...
Yes, this is a sad story, honestly. This is a man who imported solar panels on behalf of a lot of people in Alaba market. And he gave specifications and everything. When they got into the country, they received them damaged and older models. And he's been trying to talk to the Chinese counterparts to find out what happened. But the people in Alaba are saying it's a lie. You duped us. He said to the point that he had to even leave the premises altogether. So now he has engaged Interpol to help them sort out the issues. These Chinese people.
$3.3 billion.
I'm telling you.
Where did he meet them? What happened?
Well, he has names and everything.
So they need to just for justice to be done by Interpol.
They'll get them.
That's what we can take on front page review for today. We'll take a break. When we return, our hot topics. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
With Glovo, you've got the city
goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And hey, you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to our hacker. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment,
I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
The TVC News at 7 and the TVC News at 10 are not like any other news broadcast.
It's the big news hour, the hour for the big breaking stories.
We've got some of the best reporters on the field,
taking you through as it happens.
It's fast-paced, hard-hitting,
with investigations that matter.
bringing in news that affects your life.
With sports, entertainment, and business, so you don't miss a thing.
Experience resourceful coverage was depth.
Everything.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless.
I'm
Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty. My name is Nachika Okeke.
My name is Uwi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Banire.
My name is Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top of your view pigeon.
I'm going to bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show, say, now my husband be this.
This now what you want.
After that day, the man
you go see him again.
If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person, we will give them to you. Fact as it be.
Men no dey ever get fault. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
But look, we not even take responsibility for the children.
Please demand. And that's some poria.
welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So, you know, it's Celebrity Friday, and one of the celebrities, Kim Oprah, she granted an interview to This Day, and she mentioned the fact that she said men have audacity. So let me read her quote. She said, I had a taxi driver trying to talk to me. Men have audacity, you know. She said, yeah, like when you travel abroad, you know the way it is. Everybody doesn't really care. Everyone is within talking, right? But I've had people try to speak to me. Immigration officers like this. Don't worry. But then people that you know, they want to attract those kind of people, like they shy away. She went on to talk about the fact that despite all her complaints, she's of the belief that what is meant for her would eventually come. But then it just occurred to me like, you are single and searching. You are looking for a relationship that is meant to come to you, but there are classes to this thing. And there are people that should not even talk to you. It looks, you are shocked at the audacity of a driver to even talk to you.
Taxi driver.
Taxi driver.
What was it?
Talk to you.
What was the tone? Was she saying it as in...
Oh. No, when you say the audacity, for you to use the word audacity already means that.
Yes.
Do you have the so right. I want to ask you, do you agree? I'll ask the ladies, do they agree that it's is it good, is it wrong or right? Are there classes to these things? Are there boundaries you must not cross? Is it good for men to have audacity to say, I like you, I go for you? And is it right for women to say, you should not, who are you to dare talk to me? Call us on the numbers on the screen, 020163 52013, or you can call us on 090241 63440. Tweet to us, we'd like to hear from you. Now, please munch the screen and capture the number. Don't come and ask us for the numbers again.
Your DM.
My DM. All right. So who wanted to take a dive?
Let me dive in. So the thing is,
the audacity.
The taxi driver is a human being as well. The taxi driver has his dreams and aspirations. And he may have not wished to be a taxi driver when life handed him lemons or lime or lemons and he had to make lemonade out of it. I've seen taxi drivers who are students going to school, they are doing it on the side. I've seen taxi drivers who own their own businesses, and driving is something that they like because they want to go to different places and they take up taxi driving, right? So it doesn't make him less of a man because he is a taxi driver. And it's okay too, as a woman, to have your list. I always talk about this list. Have your list, your tall, dark and handsome, your this, he has to have this, he has to have that. The same way you are making your list, that's the same way every man out there is making their list. And you may fall into another person's list. The polite thing to do is to kindly decline. I've been toasted by a taxi driver before, and I applauded his audacity. Like, I was very intrigued. And there was nothing wrong with the man. He was a fine young man. He just felt like, because when I get into taxis, the days I used to get into taxis, I always strike up a conversation with the driver. So we'll chat till I get to my destination. So probably from the chat, he felt like, oh, maybe this one is a likable person. This one will be easy to just let me shoot my shot. And it's okay for you to shoot your shot. So when he shot his shot, me, I held the shot and said, yeah, we're not doing this politely. And we went on to become friends for a very long time. He will chat me up and say, are you going anywhere anytime soon? Let me know. And that was it. So I didn't feel that, a whole me. How dare him? A whole me. Did you see me? Because he's a human being. So what he had in his list could be, I could have fit into his list, and he said, okay, let me try my best and see what happens. So when you now say the audacity, I feel like it's a bit condescending for the man, probably because of his profession. And it's okay to say no, it's okay not to agree, but to stop somebody from dreaming, I think it's wrong. Let me leave it there first.
So, as I said earlier, was she joking about it? Was she trying to just be... Because on the list, too, she put immigration officer. I wonder what immigration officer did to her. She does not know that immigration officers are not small boys. No, that's why I want to know. Wow. Okay. So, first, if it was serious, if she was really serious, I think that she has a lot of growing up to do. It reminds me of my teenage years when I was growing so tall and everything. And if teenage boys that were much, shorter talked to me, I'd be like, why? Where did he see this whole tall me? And look at you, I can barely see you. But it's something that teenagers do. You know, what do we know? You're stupid and you're growing up. Do you understand? But I don't expect, at least from the lady that I have seen, yes, she seems to be in her 20s, maybe late 20s or even early 30s. So there's some conversations I hope that at that age you have outgrown, you understand how life works. I mean, I have some of my best friendships are with people who are, you know, much, not as tall as I am, you know, intelligent human beings. You talk with them, you know, they have passion but imagine if I had just put my mind that because of that height thing, I would never speak. But I understand. But you know, as I grew older, I learned that. But by my 20s and my 30s, I knew better that to judge people based on some frivolities, like their height or the job
they're doing,
the proper legal job that they're doing. So I'm not talking of the audacity of a 419er coming to talk to me. I said, what about me do you see that can attract you, a Yahoo boy? I can understand that conversation. Or, you know, but I don't understand someone who's doing real...
You feel like you want a value-based evaluation,
exactly.
not a class-based evaluation.
Thank you. Look at me. I have values, I have principles. What in the world do you think we have in common if you're a Yahoo person, if you're involved in illegalities? That, for me, it makes sense. But someone who's doing, like, real hard work, you know, it will just be, you're not my taste, you're not my spec. But a lot of women also have fallen in that trap where you quickly judge people by what you think
about them.
Their job says of, you know, their legal job says of them. So I'm a taxi driver. You met me, I'm driving a taxi. You haven't even had the chance to know me a little bit more. Because some people have moved from taxi driver to many things. Or some people are driving taxi alongside something else. Or somebody is driving a taxi in the meantime to get somewhere, you know. And women who have matured and recognized that this life is a journey, they have caught on or latched on to men who were on their way somewhere at the time that, you know, and, like, you know, and you're here thinking, because I'm female, because I'm on social media, because I have social media following, because I'm trying to look for the values, like the things that make you feel that you are better off than someone who is doing a proper job. Fantastic. So I'm female, I'm on social, I have a social media following. TV star. Okay, I'm a reality TV star.
Which is something.
What exactly is it? Apart from social media following.
We'll take a quick break when we return. What is it? Amaka Aramatu's opinion on this. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it, you'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's light, camera, fashion, where we strut, slay, and sachet, and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark.
It's downright time to speak with the Gen Z perspective.
Hey, chick for me this and you're like, this is Sharma, this is Sharma.
Saying it not the way they want it.
Outrightly, I don't think I would budget more than 25K for a first date.
The Generation Z are ranting.
I'm
Assuming I was 2 minutes after the
minus here, please.
Don't show me. I don't want to
That's why they'll keep
Gen Z, express yourself.
How long will it take for you to kiss then, even if it's not sexual intercourse?
The conversation just got Gen Z'd.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Welcome back and thanks for staying on. So Mary wanted to finish off our
Yes, so I was saying that there are things that are more important for me as a person than the job that someone is doing to determine who that person is completely. But also for me, finally, I have asked this question. What was the context of this conversation? Because you can say that, I've heard people use this word audacity positively. So was she trying to say that these people have so much confidence, they do not care for where, you know, whatever it is you think you have, whatever material things you think you have, they know that they can approach you. But if it was meant to say, some people are just much, you know, they're not my class, they're not my level because they don't have visibility of social media following, for me that doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
you know, when I saw this video, the comments, it's so funny because how do you know who is who? I have two friends, so I'll use them as an analogy here. One stays in America, the other one in the UK. The one in the UK is a medical doctor. The one in America is into healthcare and he owns his own healthcare facilities. He has up to 5 of them. These will have their Range Rovers, they drive Mercedes, they are doing so well. But then they drive Uber. You know why? So when I asked different occasions, both of them, because abroad they live alone, they are lonely. Mental health. So one says that most times when he doesn't have anything that he's doing, and the one in America also owns a chain of restaurants. This is a big boy. But then when he's bored, or instead of home most times when he's just watching TVs and everything, he just wants to have conversations, chat with people. So he just does Uber, and then it enables him to talk to people, mingle and stuff that he helps his mindset, especially during the winter period, right? So who are you? A man is a man. Who are you to look down on anybody? Maybe you meet somebody anyway. It shows that there's something wrong with your mindset. You need a mindset shift. Let me put it that way. Because because if someone walks up to you to compliment you and they are being respectful, it's different where Kim, it's different if they are being disrespectful. Then I'll stand behind you solidly, right? But if someone comes to compliment you respectfully and wants to speak to you, like BC had said, it's up to you to decline respectfully too. Do you understand? People like people for different reasons, their energy, their aura, physically or whatever. It's okay for someone to walk up to you and say hello and blah, blah, blah. And then you say, no, I'm not interested, right? But for you to sit down, have a conversation about this, put this out there and actually say that people have audacity to speak to, wow, sister, you need a mindset reset.
All right, Ramatu.
So BC here said that they need to, her mindset needs to be, she needs a mindset transplant. But as in they should remove the brain and everything. Yeah, so when I saw the story, first of all, this is how some women miss their husbands. This is how some women, you know, miss their future partners.
They are soulmates.
They are soulmates, everything. Okay, so a driver came to meet you and he's a man. He's not even a woman, because where you are, women can come and meet you and toast you. You is even a man, and you are complaining because he's a driver.
And he's working.
And he's working. First of all, who told you that the driver cannot, you know, become something bigger later in life? And some women don't know the grace that they carry. There are some men, I've known a lot of people who, you know, started small. They are not doing anything yet. And the woman, they start dating a woman. Immediately the woman enters the home, you start seeing the man starts, flourishing. He becomes rich and all of that. Some women carry that kind of grace. So it makes you think that if you give that man attention and then something comes out of it, that he's not going to, you know, be more than that driver, whatever that you're looking at. And most times, these drivers, we are just very good at looking down on people. We don't need to look down on people. This driver may even be a rich person. It's just like what Amaka described, and he's just driving and all. So at the end of the day, this is what happens later. In later years to come now, she'll sit down and say, I don't have a husband and all of that. Look at it, they are all coming in different, you know.
They are coming now.
They are coming now. You are busy there, you know, filtering. The real ones will come. At the end of the day, you filter the person off and all.
So let me take this call from Michael and give my own opinion on this matter. Michael, welcome to the show. Michael from Abuja, welcome to the show.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. You can hear me, right?
Yes, we can. Loud and clear. Just shoot.
Okay, thank you. I'll just go ahead. I'll go straight into it. I know I don't have too time. So thank you. You guys are doing a good job.
Thank you.
I want to share personal experience about what you are talking about. You know, hello, can I go ahead? Should I go on?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah. So right now, I'm married. We've been married, my wife and I, for 18 years, and we are doing well by God's grace. We thank God.
Amen.
But in 2000, the year 2000, I met a young lady, very beautiful. Of course, I was a bachelor then. I had a civil service job. My salary was about 32,000 naira. It was really small, even in 2000. But I approached her. We actually started a friendship. But she was high class, high brow in Lagos, living in Ikoyi, very rich, you know. I eventually met her parents and everything was somehow fine. But I always got that vibe of, you are smaller than me in terms of financial capacity, which was true, which was really true. Eventually, I think 2002, she left for the UK for master's. She didn't tell me, it was her dad that told me that she has born. No, I said, wow, okay. I didn't know. So can you give me a number? He gave me a number. We talked for a bit. But it was obvious that, come, guys, you're not in my league, you know. And that was how it ended, you know. But I really liked her. 2007, after I had met now my wife, she called me from UK that I'm coming back to Lagos. Are you still whatever? I said, well, I'm still single, but I'm in the process of getting married. Bottom line, she came, we met. She even met my girlfriend, who is now wife. Now, my wife and I are doing very well, by God's grace. My wife and I have traveled the whole world. We have passed that managing level. We are now really living well, by God's grace.
We thank God.
I don't know if she's married now. I pray she is. But the truth is, I would have married her. But my financial class then
did not match.
Not let the relationship even start.
So was he on his own?
But now I'm actually, by God, with a big boy. I like big, thank God.
With all sense of humility, sir. Enjoy.
Yes, with all sense of humility. So I just want to put that story out there. I'll end here. Thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you so much, Michael, for sharing your story. And it just rhymes with what I wanted to say. I believe that men should not be judged by their financial well-being. I think no man should be judged by his financial well-being. Men and human beings should be judged by their values, their intellect, and their values and intellect. For me, that's all. Like, you have the right values, you have the right character. That's the basis.
Yeah.
But if you are judged by your financial capacity, just like Michael shared his story of going from 32,000 to me and my wife have traveled, we are very comfortable. We are very comfortable. However, people go from
too low.
They go from I am a GM in a bank, and then the bank collapsed, and then the man lost everything. I know someone that moved from Lagos back to Calabar, as in, like, things just went from top to zero and they couldn't recover.
Yeah.
So those things happen as well. I love Lagbaja's song. Like, now my right to ask you, now your right whether you go agree.
Yeah.
So it is the right of a man to ask a woman out. And any man that, regardless of his class, feels confident enough in his manness to ask anybody out is a man I will respect.
Yeah. Can I add something?
Because some people are so timid, they've allowed life to shrink their confidence into their bank account, and that is wrong. So that for me I feel like any security man that can toast, and any driver, anybody, any man that is not judging his self-worth based on his bank account is a man worth marrying.
Reach for the stars.
And is a man that can succeed. Because all you need to succeed in life is to believe in yourself. So if a man believes in himself enough to say, you are the wife, you are the daughter of Kiniko, or you are a celebrity and I ask you out, I'm like, this man, if given opportunity, he would shoot for anything and he will succeed.
But that does not also mean
he doesn't guarantee.
That does not also mean that if I don't like you, I will follow you because you have confidence. Of course,
but you will not be judging based on that.
So men also judge. See, so the thing is about human beings. Men judge the most when it comes to picking who they want to end up with, right? They don't just come on social media and write it or say it, but they have their metrics. You will see a very good girl, probably not educated, who is doing everything for this man, and he will carry her along, play her, string her along, and when you ask him, settle down with this baby, you know, reach the class. Reach class.
I want to see we go school.
Yes. So they do that. So it's just about human beings too. It's okay to know what you want. It's okay to like what you like. It's okay to have your own, what's it called? Your own style, the kind of people that appeal to you. It's very okay. But the rest that does not appeal to you, do not be condescending to them. That's what I'm harping on. When they approach you, you can politely say you're not interested and move on, but it doesn't mean that you're bad for choosing what you want. It doesn't mean that you're bad for aspiring, the way the man is aspiring to meet you. You say if you're aspiring to meet Dangote's son or whoever. So all our dreams are valid.
Exactly.
Just be nice and be a good human being to everybody that comes your way.
Yes, so I have a phone call. Let me take Hassan from Lekki. Welcome to the show. Good morning. Yeah, enjoying our gist, Mr. Hassan.
This your laugh is making me laugh.
I know it's so mischievous.
God, I beg.
I did laugh. I did laugh. Because you see, let me tell you, this is a typical explanation of women's psychology. There's something wrong in having your choices. You understand? You see, psychologically speaking, this issue of being choosy is much more prominent with women. Women don't take less. They don't take less. No. A man can decide to marry his house girl. But a woman, until go, no go. Women that you see marrying those one below them, it must be when she tried all the nooks and crannies of this country. no husband, then she now humble herself to take less.
I disagree.
Women don't take less. I'm not being sentimental about it. You see, there are some men that class troubles. We know them. There are some fake men. You see them looking for high class babes. You understand? They will call them gold diggers. We have them.
You don't have gold.
But they are much more prominent with women. Women always like to show off their husbands. They don't like to walk the rough path with their would-be husband. They don't like it. They always like wrecking it. They always jump at a moving train. Good morning.
Hassan, I disagree with you. And you know, like yesterday evening, I was going through on the street. I was on the streets of Instagram, and I saw something that made me laugh and laugh. And not just what the lady wrote, but the comments. So a lady said she had gone home for Christmas, and her auntie had tried to do the hookup. So her auntie likes to do hookup as a single one. Introduce
matchmaking.
Matchmaking. Okay, sorry. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, sorry, matchmaking. So they are giving her that her auntie gave her the guy's number. So some people ask her, why would they give you the number? Why didn't they give the guy the number to call you? No problem. She traveled back to Lagos, and she didn't call the guy. Then she now said, later, she now called the guy. She and the guy, they started chatting. Then she now traveled from Lagos to Calabar to go and see the guy. So when she now said that she had gone to the restaurant, she had positioned where she would see the guy coming in. And when the guy now came in, wow, the guy was, whoa. She just said, whoa. That when the guy now came, that she could not see the guy. That she could not see the guy, that the guy was really short. And then when the guy now came, they just said, okay, again, I told her that she should stand up and turn around for him. Wait, let me land now. As the best out of the gist is coming. And so she now turned around. The guy now said, you're not even my spec and everything, but I can manage and blah, blah, blah. People, she now said that before she left the place, she blocked the guy's number. People now started asking her, first of all, they gave you number, you called the guy. Let us forgive you for that one. Second, you traveled to Calabar to see him. Let us forgive you for that one. He did not come see. Thirdly, he told you to stand up. You actually stood up and turned around. Sister,
disrespected woman
are not here. Sister, we are not proud of you.
Sister is not proud of you.
Yes. So what am I trying to say to Oga Hassan?
Both sides.
You see that both sides, both men, they do this. The woman, they do this.
It's not one doing more than the other.
Not at all. Yeah, that is so funny that he asked her to turn around and she did.
And she did.
So for me, it's not really about money, because a lot of us were talking about, oh, how do you know he will not become rich tomorrow? So it's not that. For me, I feel that there are more. There
I have to cut you. We need to go on a break. And it's actually not even a break. It seems like we'll have to round up the conversation. I just feel it's a bit abridged, that we are abrupt for us to just round off conversation like that. But let's go on a break. When we return, we'll round off and continue the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brand, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
The TVC News at 7 and the TVC News at 10 are not like any other news broadcast.
It's the big news hour, the hour for the big breaking stories.
We've got some of the best reporters on the field,
Taking you through as it happens.
It's fast-paced, hot-hitting,
with investigations that matter.
bringing the news that affects your life.
With sport, entertainment, and business news, so you don't miss a thing.
Experience resourceful coverage with depth.
Ever.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So, Bobo.
Kenzie, you dey chop for this time.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Aww.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we dey give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make Yanga?
Compound wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here. Nobody better than we, right?
I can always best be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty. My name na Chika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire. My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top your view pigeon.
I'm going to bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show, say, now my husband be this. This na wetin you want. After that day, the man you no go see am again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody. When you dey friend the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person we go give am to you, fact as it be.
Men no dey ever get force. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person you make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, wetin no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
We no even take responsibility for the children. Please the man.
And that's some poria.
you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So we're continuing the conversation, but we're merging it with the Women We Love segment. And in the studio with us this morning, we have the esteemed Dr. Ambassador Honorable Bomi Obakoya joining us. She is a visionary leader, entrepreneur, and public administrator with over 25 years of experience. Dr. Obakoya has made significant contribution to governance, social development, and women development. She's a recipient of numerous awards, including Humanitarian CEO of the Year and Best Female Entrepreneur. We'll discuss her journey, achievements, and the journey ahead. Welcome to the show, Dr. Bomi Obakoya.
Thank you for having me.
However, we were discussing something very, very hot before you came. And we could not, we didn't even finish. We did not even feel like we could finish. You know, we're discussing the fact that women feel, some women, based on a conversation one woman made, that a driver had the audacity to ask her out. And I'm like, is there a right time? Maybe the driver asked at the right time. Maybe is there a right time or a wrong time to ask a woman out? Maybe you just, maybe you should just first let there be room before you ask out. And also, there's been the classist idea and pride that some women have. Is it the reason some of them don't get married early or something? I don't know. What's your take on the conversation?
Well, a driver is a human being and is created also. I had a couple of experiences. So my friend happened to, she got married to the cook, our own cook.
Wow.
That she employed, yes.
Please just
for free. As in, they were so compatible, and this lady was paying her salary.
Okay.
And the chef just boldly said to her, Madam, what's going on? You know, we're close, we get along, and we don't fight, and you are single.
Why are you so shocked by it? It's like the
it's a real life story.
Wow.
They're both in South Africa now with 3 kids.
My goodness.
So I don't see anything wrong in a taxi driver.
This is liberating for some people to hear.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong in a taxi driver. Yeah. A taxi driver today can be a Malta tomorrow, can be a billionaire tomorrow. Sure. So don't underrate anyone. Do you understand? Yeah. You never can know what is going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow, God can just answer his prayer. And do you understand? So that's it.
I was even going to say, you know, about this, whether he'll be a billionaire or a millionaire, it doesn't even matter. The thing is, this person, is he good for you?
If they are compatible,
yes. Are you happy with this person?
Bring you peace.
Yes.
Does
so it's always about money.
Is he your companion?
Yeah. So even if he doesn't go on to become a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, that's not what's
what I can say is a lot of us. Don't let me use a lot of ladies. A lot of us, you know, at the back of their mind, they think about money first.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that, you know. You can see a taxi driver that changed your life mentally, emotionally, and that's it.
True.
So I'm indifferent about taxi driver. You know, if a taxi driver asks you out and you know that, okay, we can, the journey, let's start the journey together and see what is going to happen at the end of the day. And that's it. A taxi driver can be a banker tomorrow.
Or anything tomorrow.
You know, as I was coming here today, I met a security guard and I told my driver, I said, that guy is educated. The way he spoke, you know that he's educated. And I said, that guy is a graduate and is security. And some will see me and say, oh, security, I can't have anything to do with the security. No, don't let us think that way. We should change our mindsets in this country. It's very, very important.
Is it wrong to not want to have anything to do with security?
You can have something to do with security.
No, is it wrong for me not to aspire to have anything to do with security? So you see, many women come from homes where a lot is expected of them, right? And they will tell you, I've sent you to school, I've spent money on you, I'm positioning you for somewhere. And then you go and fall in love with maybe a security person, and you bring them home, and everybody's fighting tooth and nail not for you to have it. That's on one hand. On the other hand, you personally may not want to have anything to do with security. Is it wrong to aspire to perspire before you retire?
I don't think it's wrong.
So everybody to their choices. So for me,
your parents are not going to be in the home with you.
No, I've removed that one. I said it was one example. I'm just saying you as a person can have hopes.
Let me tell you why, for me, that question is still hinged on materialism. So it's not about, what we're saying here is not about what they do. You're using security man to describe a whole human being, who he is, what his values are, what his principles are, what his work ethic is, you know, what his beliefs are. That he has that one job, that's not who he is. That's not all totality of him. And so for me, if I had a daughter that brought me a security man, I'll be wondering, what did you see?
You must have seen something in that security person.
There must have been a point of conversation. What were the similarities that you...
I have this question though. Could it be that, let me put celebrities and people that have already gotten wealth, do you believe that the idea of the hype that comes with being a celebrity and sometimes the wealth that, aside from being a celebrity, wealth can blind women from being able to see potential? And how can we address that? That's why I really love the story you shared about the woman who ended up marrying someone she was paying salary to, which means the woman is open-minded. And I'd like us to open more women's mind to the opportunities that can come in disguise. But do you think being a celebrity and having money can blind people to seeing potential of men?
Obviously it can, because let me tell you something. When you talk about the celebrity thing, you know, there's a hype where unconsciously people are putting pressure on you.
Seeing yourself.
You understand? It's not just about you seeing yourself. You might not even be seeing yourself, but people just, they're gassing you up. And that's why I always say something. I said there's something my father has told me since I was a child. Man, know thyself. So that when people are there gassing you up, when you sit down, you say, I don't say my nose no longer as they tell me say long go. So let me not just... You have to tell yourself the truth.
Yes.
Do you understand? If people are gassing you up or telling you, so you not tell yourself, that's okay, who am I as a person? Do you understand? Well, even if I'm trying to aspire to maybe marry the richest man on planet Earth, what are my qualifications and what can I bring to the table and how can am I that person that the person will want to choose?
Exactly.
You have to tell yourself, am I positioning myself in such a manner that kind of person will also want to be with someone like me? So you have to be truthful to thyself. To thyself, man. Be true.
I think that's a good way to round up that topic. Treat each person like a human being. Be honest with yourself and do not close your eyes and use class to chase away important relationships that can actually be of value to your life. But I want to come to you, Dr. Obakoya, and the conversation is about how you started. I would like to know how you... Okay, so the conversation is about... We want to get to know more about you. But we'll take a break, then when we return, we'll dive into our conversation with you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
In a land where every dreamer seeks security.
Hello, Narinka. I'm Mungamai.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just sit, you feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's live camera fashion, where we strut, slay, and sashay and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark.
It's downright time to speak with the Gen Z perspective.
Hey, chick from a distance, they were like, this is Sharma, this is Sharma.
Saying it not the way they want it.
Rightly, I don't think I would budget more than 25K for a first date.
The Generation Z are ranting.
I'm 3 hours, 2 minutes after the
Minus 1 year, please.
Don't show me. I don't want to see.
That's why they'll keep
Gen Z, express yourself.
How long will it take for you to kiss then, even if it's not a sexual intercourse?
The conversation just got Gen Z.
All right, we still have with us Dr. Bomi Obakoya. The story she dropped was a end the show kind of story. Very, very, very important. It means there's a whole lot more. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Dr. Bomi Obakoya. I'm the CEO of Diffuser Nigeria. CEO of many CEOs. So don't let me go to that.
You do many parts.
A lot. Bomi Obakoya Foundation, Club Tipsy, Bouquet Lounge, Air Planet, Shirt Plus, Simply Casuals, Ewadobe Collection. You know, so many, you know.
You have plenty ways to collect money from.
That is it. You can't put your egg in one basket.
Honestly.
Do you understand? If 5 is not making sales today, the other 5 will make sales. So to balance it all.
Let me ask you on that, because you know you have conversations with a lot of people and they say, don't do too many things. Just do one. Just stay with one. Then when that one now blows, you now start doing other things. How did you start?
I feel like you just repeated me word for word. Why are you like this?
How did you decide to? What sort of steps did you take? How did you start? At what point did you diversify?
Let me just give you a brief story about how I started business.
Okay.
I started business when I was in primary 6.
Okay, very early.
And ask me, how did I start? A lot of people say it's stealing. But I said to them, it's not stealing. It's my father's property.
Okay.
You know, my father is an industrialist. So while we're growing up, I go to the factory. I have a deal with the storekeeper, which is Kojo.
Okay.
I'll take 2B exercise book there, remember? And 2B AB pencil and stuff. And I take it to school.
And sell.
To school, I give my teacher. And she sells for me. So when closing, I give her money for one. I've been giving Egunje.
You know how to do business.
You know, I've been doing Egunje. You gotta be happy.
Everybody's
happy. That's it.
Okay.
So I'll give her money for one. The money for 5, she gives it to me because I can't take the money home. My dad will ask me, where did you get the money from? Because as they're taking us to school, a bus is waiting for us in school. So there's no way I want to go out shopping. So what I do, I gather my friends together. We buy lollipop. So the lollipop seller knows me very well. Even if he has few lollipop left, he will keep for me because he knows that I have to spend that money before going back home. So that's it. I started business.
That way. That's stealing. No, but
it's not stealing. It's my father's thing.
You take permission. It's the same thing.
I didn't take permission. So, like that. And my father imports duplicating paper and industrialists. And she will say, okay, girls, you go and sell this.
It's in the family.
Yes, it runs in the family. Girls, you go and sell this. Guys, you go and sell this. I sell everything, even with the guys. Yes, even with the guys. I would look for buyer. I said, Daddy, I've gotten buyer. But you see, one thing my dad did that really helped us was that as we were growing, he opened an account for us, the savings account. So whatever we're selling, even if I'm the one that brought all the buyers, we divide our profit and put it in the account for us.
Amazing.
So when we're 18, give us the
your PIN,
access to the account. So like that, I started business. You know, if I see anything you wear or you say to me you like it, you want it, don't worry, I'll get it for you. And that's it. So I started with Simply Casuals. Simply Casuals is the University of Lagos. You know, before I opened my outlet at University of Lagos, I was selling from the house. And Simply Casuals had a branch in Ahmadu Bello University because I went to Ahmadu Bello University also.
Same here.
And I rented a flat. I was in Samaru.
Same here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love you.
So then I rented an apartment by my house.
Okay.
You know that by my house? My room, then my living room, I turned it to a boutique. So when you're going to club every Friday,
you come pick something.
My house is like a carnival. Both male and female.
I know your type. I remember your type.
Samaru campus. Then I had a business center in that social center.
My goodness.
Yes, I was the lady that owns the biggest business center in ABU then, if you remember. Up in front of social center. Then there was no GSM.
So you had the big phone calls.
I had a land phone. Do you understand? Parents want to send money to their children. I'll collect my commission. I'll give them. Maybe they send 5,000 naira. They will have extra 2,000 naira for me, and I give it to them. You know. So I'm well known in Ahmadu Bello. Anybody that knows. They call me one name that I don't really like. Bomi Obakoya. So that's it. Yes. From Unilag to, I had a shop in Unilag by a student junior building. From there I said, so what I do is, when I start a business, and I see the business is making money, my profit on that business, I use it to open another company. So that's how. From Simply Casuals, I was able to get Simply Casuals, Shirt Plus, Diffuser Nigeria, Club Tipsy, Bouquet Lounge, Ewa Loge Collection, and many more. I have about 10 companies to manage.
And everything is doing well?
Yes.
Okay.
You know? But you see, that's why I said to people in life, there's a particular business that you're doing for ages that you'll be known for. Do you understand? Right now, a lot of people knows Diffuser Nigeria.
That's what I know.
And can I tell you, can I shock you? I think Diffuser Nigeria actually started a while ago. What we're doing, you know, it's actually a family business too. So what we're doing was just to be selling to the wholesalers. You know, we sell to the wholesalers. You know, but I just look at myself. Simply Casuals is so big. Why don't you divide Simply Casuals into two? The wholesalers that are making more money than you, make it also. Do you understand? That's
why I was spoiling business for many other people. That's a topic for another day.
So I just divided the store into two and opened Diffuser Nigeria.
So you have, obviously, you are, you know, amazing.
To God be the glory for Diffuser Nigeria. We have 3 branches now.
Yes, so Abuja.
We have the Keja one.
Yes.
We have Abuja.
We are your customers, obviously.
Oh, really? Abuja, I owe you people one bottle of Diffuser. Yeah, my dispatch will bring it to you. Yeah. Well, then we have in Abuja, we have on University Road.
Okay. I just want to, just know a little bit more about you. So you've told us about how you started businesses, different businesses, and the way you describe it looked like it was easy. I'm sure you must have encountered challenges.
Yes, exactly.
What are those tough times?
My darling sister, there's no business that is easy at all.
Yes, go ahead. Of course,
there's no business that is easy at all.
We are enjoying your vibe.
I went through my challenges. Do you understand? But I can tell you for free, if you want to start business, buckle your shoe very well. Do you understand? I said to people, when even my mom come to my store, she must pay.
That's it.
She must pay because you see, my first experience, I had so much debt outside, a lot of money. A lot.
Lesson learned.
Don't sell on credit. I've learned a lot of lessons. If my mom walks into my shop today and say, I want something, whatever I want to give you, I'll give you at home. Do you understand? I'll send it to you. Once you're entering that store,
you gotta pay something.
You buy and you pay. That's it.
That makes sense. Okay, so
we have to go.
Our time. So I feel like you should have done. We'll bring you in from beginning and just because there are so many stories that.
Yes, I feel like it's a gist.
We have to producers. You have to bring us Dr. Bomi back because there's a whole lot to your business that we would love to ask. But today is Celebrity Friday and we have a movie producer that is supposed to come on
I'll come again.
You will come again.
I'll come again.
We'll take that word.
I'll come again.
We're waiting to have you come back and just gist with us and we'll learn from you. Staffing,
talk about my
shops.
Political life.
You did politics too.
I'm a politician.
Her profile is heavy.
I'm a politician also. I'm managing Bomi Obakoya Foundation.
No, we have to bring you back.
Her profile is heavy.
We'll take a quick break now. We will bring her back. We promise you.
Yes.
We will bring her back.
Totally.
We are going to hold her. Before she leaves today, we'll get the dates and the time and bring her back. While we return from the break, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person waiting for street. That's now why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So, Baba.
For this
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it locked.
You've got me your papa. Why you not gonna make younger?
Compound Wahala.
now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here.
Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final
decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. After 3 years of waiting and palpable uncertainty about its fate, Cordelia, the latest filmic signature of ace filmmaker Tunde Kelani, aka TK, is now ready for public release. The film will hit the cinemas today, July 18th, according to the foremost filmmaker, Cordelia, an adaptation of Femi Oshofiso's novella of the same title, is a period drama set in Nigeria in the early 90s. During the years of military rule, Cordelia is a film about silence, about the unspoken damage of power and the quiet suffering of those who live in the shadows of history. The film stars a culture of super performers in Nigerian film circuit, such as Omomi Dada, the Cordelia, William Benson, as Adekunle, you have Yvonne Jegede, the legendary Kepi Ekpeyon, Kelechi Ugbede, and many others. Joining us in the studio right now is the legendary filmmaker himself, Tunde Kelani. TK, welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you.
It's so great to have you.
Look, if I knew television was going to be like this, I would not have made film. I left Western Nigerian television because it was black and white.
The sets were boring. I saw you looking around.
What's going on in this wooden box, black and white? So I walked off to start to
do film. But you're doing amazing.
We're grateful that you did that.
This is something else.
You know, this is the first time in our new studio.
If you Yoruba say Ile Oba Tojo,
can
you translate that?
They said the house of the king that got burnt gives it room to be more beautified. So that's modern. What he's experiencing right now. You're welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you
Congratulations on Cordelia. 3 years in the making. Your movies are always
more than that.
Wow. So what exactly should people be looking out for concerning this new movie that you've given to us?
Well, Cordelia is, myself, I start to look at it. First of all, it's slides maybe a bit of Nigerian history in it. You know? Like just a look back at our recent history. In this case, you know, what happens usually is if there's a military coup or a natural disaster, you know, quite ordinary people get caught in what they really didn't expect. So the Yorubas say prayers when they want to leave home.
May I not encounter unfortunate things?
But sometimes it happens, and we all learn during this time, that period.
Okay.
Usually they say the innocent suffer, you know, and things like that. But I think you should see Cordelia to see, you know, what you just
pray
decide
against.
What you.
All right, let's go for the clip so that we can even see the promo, the preview of the promo.
What is going on between you two?
There's nothing between us. There's fire on the mountain. What is it? Come. What happened? Fire on the mountain.
They've wrecked everything completely.
Fellow citizens, this is Colonel Wanzi Peters. I announce the successful ousting of General Matthias Kalarima.
Ready?
I need to come and get the car.
The coup just happened about 30 minutes ago.
Hero, how? When? Where? You are telling me I cannot have the car because it is yours? That ancient locomotive?
Lower your voice. This is the key. You can go anywhere you want to go. I don't care. We have to get out of here now.
What's this happened to me? Look out, sir, look out!
What's that, Johnny? Olosi, Asimi.
Be so kind to me.
Where is the girl? Where is the girl? Where is Cordelia? Is that why you are beating us?
It's okay if you are not going to talk voluntarily. They will make you talk.
Don't tell me you're in love with her.
My plan is to send an emissary to Kawale.
It's the professor. What about your daughter? They will kill her.
Everyone dies.
This is a war. They will move you tonight.
There's no other way to say it. Goosebumps, right?
This is good.
Yes, it's a TK production. We don't expect anything less.
So I like the fact that many producers are now telling stories. They're telling our stories. They're going back to history, to give us
context and
real life experiences. Just bring it to the fore again to remind people of what transpired at the time. And you're playing well in this. So how was it like for you? Filming this, how was getting, because I understand props can be a bit of a challenge because we really don't have, I don't know if we now have places where you can go and get ancient, props, ready for this sort of production. How was it like for you trying to gather those things that was required?
Well, you raid homes, you steal some,
you beg and borrow.
Cordelia was made possible by this fantastic story that Professor Femi Oshofri's wrote.
Okay.
And that set the tone for everything else. So it's, as you say, it's history, but again, it's literature. And then it is adaptation from literary material from the source. And then nice production design, the stars.
Yes.
Oh, these are the most talented actors and actresses that we have. Momidada, Yvonne Jegede, Kepiekpe Young, William Benson himself. No, and then the others. No, this is you should see it. I think you must see it.
We definitely
because
have to see it.
not just for it's for everybody, but particularly for students of dramatic arts or literature, writers, historians.
For students of Nigeria.
Students generally.
Of this country.
Because he has everything they could learn. They to work from materials and things like that, but particularly to make films that resonate with our audience and about us, our history, our archiving, our everything. So that's what it is. Particularly, it's very entertaining. It's a story that takes place within 24 hours.
Wow.
So once it starts,
your heart is beating.
Once Cordelia starts,
intense.
You can't blink.
You can't stop.
You can't stop. And the music, did you hear the music?
Yes.
The quality of the sound and music, the score. It's in collaboration with the music department of University of Delaware in the US.
Wow.
So it's our cultures we cross nations. This is a collaboration between us, Nigeria, and the music department of one of the best universities in America.
Wow.
So we had about 75 musicians.
Oh my goodness.
Playing to that score.
Wow.
But It was composed by Michael Ogunlade here in Nigeria.
Okay. I like
Michael did the composition, but then it was arranged in the US and
nice.
a whole
you
orchestra.
sound so proud of this production. I mean, the way you are talking about it as if you are talking about a newborn baby. And I just want to know, what would you say you hope Nigerians, after watching this, would leave away with?
Well, I think one of the exciting part of Nigerian industry is diversity.
Yeah.
You know, we have quite a lot of people expressing themselves in so many ways, but this is different. Well, I've done at least about 8 adaptations already, including Mami from the same author, and then now this film. So
Cordelia.
I think it's...
Mami was a movie.
So I think
you will cry. Yeah, let's go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I think that this film, it's just to show the other side of what we can do. You know, we have to talk about our intangible heritage. And it's about time that African filmmakers must look inwards and begin to tell authentic African stories.
Wow. Okay, so see, when I watch this clip, my body's doing me jiggy jiggy. I really want to go and watch it, and from what you've described. So where can we watch this movie?
No, it's on cinemas from today.
Okay. Is it on Netflix? And
no.
All cinemas. All cinemas. You have to go and experience it.
Because watching movie in your home is different from joining others. I mean, it's a social aspect of it as well. And then you cannot experience the surround sound at home.
I agree.
You have to be immersed, you know, in the cinema just to listen to this. It's
I'm just wondering, with movies like this, with productions like this, do you, when you do them, do you hope to see them on platforms or festivals like the Cannes festivals and, you know, things like that? Do you, when you make movies like that, is that an aspiration or no?
Well, yes, but my responsibility is to the audience, particularly starting from home.
Yeah.
The Yoruba say, "Ile Latin Kesharode."
Yes.
Can you please translate that?
All right, so there I'm the translator general of your view, that it is from what you have abundant at home that you take out treasure.
True. Charity begins at home.
Yeah, another way to put it, but I just decided to give it the more Yoruba rich.
No, it sounds more African.
In short,
yes.
Wow, nice.
From local to global.
Exactly.
Wow. That's what we have to sell.
Yes. So, sir, I want to ask, because like when I was like this, since when I was like, let me put the heights properly,
like
I've been watching like you. Or like this. You know, you're tall. Maybe you were already like that. I was already like this. I've been watching you. And I'm a bit concerned. I'm a bit curious. How profitable has this filmmaking industry been for you? Because you've done epic, I'm talking Shawaroide. That's like, you've done epic things. Would you say it's been very financially profitable for you?
Well, you know, we were part pioneers. In which case, we have done all the work for the new generation.
Yeah.
They don't have to spend 20 years finding their way, how to get recognition in global cinema and all of that. So, profitable,
not really.
Not that profitable.
It's for the passion.
But I think the new generation are coming now, they trust in money right away. But it's taken a lot of sacrifice, and at this point, I must show my gratitude to people who have supported me, collaborators, my friends, my associates, my family, because I failed, but they always pulled me up. So,
amazing.
What price can you call that? But again, I'm so happy that in my lifetime, I can see how our industry has.
TK, you're very well out of time, but you've been known to bring out unknown faces into the limelight, and we have two actors on the show.
Oh, you
These
noticed?
two. Oh. Yes, that I feel we should bring to the limelight. I feel, sir, that this northern bell and this southwest bell, these two, the southeast, south, northern bell would be a great addition to your next movie. You agree, sir? I do the numbers.
She's the manager.
Our products, creative products, are not reflected the diversity of the nation.
Thank you.
Wow.
So please.
There will definitely be a part for you people that you take part. I am the one collecting the money. Their payment I will collect.
It was really beautiful having you on the show today. So your final words concerning Cordelia.
Please. This is a film everyone should see. Please come out to you look. Maybe if you come back and you decide I pay the gate fee back. But seriously speaking, I think this is another turning point, another side of our industry, and it's for Nigerians, Africans, and the whole world. So please come out and watch Cordelia and send your comments.
Yes,
you know this is
reviews.
So I want to thank you for being among. Look. I didn't know.
We're happy to have you around. It's always a pleasure to have you around, and we definitely, all of us, would find time within this weekend to go and watch Cordelia, and we'd ask every one of you as well at home to go watch Cordelia. Your friends and family, let's get more knowledgeable about our history and have fun with Nigerian entertainment. This is not going to be the one that you will say what I ordered versus what I got. You know what you got. The CK production, of course. That's all we can take on today's show. Thank you to Dr. Obakoya. She was amazing.
Yes, what a personality.
What a personality. It's been a heated show. If you missed any part of it, watch the replay on YouTube. Ladies, amazing. Amaka stepped down briefly, but we're still together. That's all we can take for today. See you on your VPG tomorrow. Bye.